Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. Today I am bringing you a paper haul. I got this at JoAnn Fabrics. It was my reward for going for the last year on the spending freeze, and I did have a couple purchases throughout, but compared to what I spent in the past, it was a success. So several of us, when we ended the year-long freeze, rewarded ourselves with a purchase, and then now we're starting our next 6-month freeze. So I did make a purchase. I've got one more coming in from a cherry on top. It should be here sometime next week. But this is my paper order that I got from JoAnn's. They were having a 50% off sale, so I bought a bunch of paper pads and one collection kit. So I'm just going to go ahead and share that with you. I'm going to try and go kind of quick because there is a lot and I don't want to keep you all day. So put me on pause, grab a cup of coffee, or in my case a Diet Coke, and sit back and enjoy. So this is the Cartabella Fall Market. This is from 2019, so it is an older one, but I really liked the whole farm stand kind of look and farmhouse look that's going on right now. So just going to freshen up my my supplies. And Cartabella has such pretty papers and thick. So this one is just a mix of florals and pumpkins and acorns and fall foliage. And on this side is a beautiful stripe in kind of a lighter blue, a robin's egg kind of a blue, teal blue, whatever you want to call it. Here is a cut apart sheet with things like autumn is in the air, warm autumn days, pickup truck, milk cans, things like that. There is like an apple cart. Our apple orchard this year is doing drive-through only, but you can drive out to their orchard part and get out and take pictures. So I want to see if I can take my husband on Sunday and talk him into that. And then there's another apple orchard on the other side of where we live that I have not been to yet because we're camping on the weekends, and the one I go to every year is closer to that. But now that we're not camping, I want to try out this other one and just see. So possibly, and that one's open. So I don't know if it'll be this weekend, but before the season's over, I want to get to the other one as well. So I'm going to have some apple orchard. This is a beautiful acorns and fall leaves. I do have pictures at the Forest Preserve with the leaves changing, so that would be great. This one would be a great one for like Thanksgiving. It's got pictures of, you know, the pumpkins, the leaves, pies, pumpkin pies. So great fall. You could even fussy cut some of that out. And then this is a beautiful gold paper with just a little bit of a design on it. Another leaf that is all the fall colors with some acorns sprinkled in. And then this gorgeous brown plaid. This one has a page full of pumpkins and your different teal colored pumpkins and up to a green and orange. So that's kind of different than your normal colors that you usually see. And then you have this beautiful blue polka dot, which again, I love this color. This one is a great border strip cut apart, and it has all life starts over again when it gets crisp in the fall, your trucks again. So great easy elements to cut apart. And then there's this beautiful floral that you could use. This one is a gorgeous big floral. I can see fussy cutting this out. And then on this side, oh, that's going to be hard. This is a beautiful wood grain. I don't know. That one will be a hard one to pick. Then we have this red check. And then we have, again, the trucks and the baskets of apples and the apple cart. Here we have the 4x6 cut apart. So hello fall, happy autumn, enjoy the fall. And then on this side is a beautiful golden background with wheat. On here is Pick Your Own Pumpkin, and there's pictures with the wagons, and I think I might even still have some need to be scrapped of my kids going to the pumpkin farm with the wagons and grabbing, you know, and pulling them. I'll have to check and see. And this one is just a beautiful little stripe paper with the different blues, greens, and oranges. Here we have one that is like wreaths. It looks like it's made out of like the shadow boxes like you'd see with the wood, where they've made the octagon and then circles. And then this one is gorgeous, kind of that pumpkin-y spice color, and it's got the polka dots on it. And here we have the crates, the stained crates with all the produce. So if you go to a, you know, the farmer's market or anything like that, or even the orchard, those are kind of cool. And then this one is just gorgeous leaves. So that is the paper, and again, Cardstock has the very thick and kind of a textured feel to their paper, so it's good quality. And then here is the sticker sheet, which has, you know, pretty much everything, your milk cans, that wreath again, fall market, just a lot of border strips and banners and things like that, so very useful. Now in my last week freeze, I had mentioned that I was running out of black cardstock, so I did get this from Park Lane. It's 40 pieces of paper, 60-pound weight. I've had problems with paper from JoAnn Fabrics in the past where it felt like it was kind of like didn't cut clean, but I figure for background pieces of paper, it's okay. I'll give it a try again, see if their quality's changed. Now that they're putting it under the Park Lane label. Like I said, for backing stuff, if I'm not cutting it, it's fine. So now the next two are the paper pads that would have been $19.99. And these are ones that have 48 sheets of paper in them, and they are one-sided. There are some that are silver foiled in here as well, and they call this the Big Deal pad. So I'm just going to go ahead and flip through here real quick. So you have this like a charcoal gray with silver geometric design on top. You get two of those. It looks like you get two of everything. So this one is kind of a peachy color geometric. This one is a marble background with little hints of a darker gray in it, and it kind of looks like a floor tile with the silver in between. Here you have a cut apart, choose to shine, today, hello, a heart. I could see Fussy cutting that heart out. Let's celebrate. You are on point. So some great journaling cards. I love this piece of paper. It's black diagonal with little pink polka dots on it. Kind of looks like confetti. I think this would be great for like a birthday party, kind of a layout. Then we have this beautiful floral. It's on kind of a charcoal gray background with different light pinks and a little bit of peach in it. And I could see this definitely for like a wedding. This one, it's laugh, happy day, grateful, beautiful, dream. So all different text with the arrows going through on a gray cardstock. This is more of a marble. This isn't anything that I really care for, so I would probably end up using the back paper for matting on it. It's just, I don't know, I'm just not into that marbly look. But I like it like this with a smaller quantity. So, and so here's more cut aparts by the 3x4. Just start, you're my favorite. It is well with my heart, hello. Love is good, love is kind. So like this I could see using for a wedding. Another text, and it's got things like you are my most favorite, do what you love. So nice text in there, and it's a pretty scripty font, and it's kind of a peachy pink. The same floral again, but this is now on a white background with gray leaves. Another marbled background with the geometrics that are done in a silver foil. Here's a marbled piece of paper. Now I do have pictures that I took when I was in Italy, and I could see using like this background for some of the older buildings and things that were in the fountains that had that marbly look to them. This one is a white background with pink and light gray and dark gray arrows. Love the wood grain, and I like that it's a softer wood grain, kind of more of a bleached look. Here is little circles with a geometric pattern in it, and it looks like the background's like a soft pink with a little darker pink circles. And then we have, this looks kind of like a flooring, but it's the geometric patterns that are all different. And I could see myself cutting these out and using them as different squares. Here's a beautiful, like a leaf pattern with gray dots on a white background. This one is kind of a very, very light pinkish peach, and it's just a geometric tone on tone. More cut aparts that are on a wood grain, and again, some of these remind me of what I would use for like a wedding page. You can be anything you want to be. You had me at hello, start and don't stop. So some very nice sayings. Another piece of marble. Here is some borders, or you could even use it as a full piece if you wanted. And then this one is just a dark gray with XOs. And then the last one is this peachy pink, and it looks like it might be a little bit ombre with this little geometric pattern in it, kind of like tile. So that is the Park Lane Sophisticated Neutrals. I'm real happy with these and what they look like. This one is Park Lane Summer End. Again, it's another one of the 1999, the big deal. So there'll be 2 patterns of each, and these include gold foil. I love this one. Again, I could see this one being fussy cut out, but I do love the blue background. Really nice polka dot with browns and orangey colors, teals and pinks. This one is a distressed green background, and it looks almost like wheat or palm fronds on there. This one kind of reminds me of Vicki Boutin, but it's, you know, your paint strokes and the different fall colors. And then here's kind of a rusty orange background with gold polka dots. This one is a kind of a distressed pink with a little pattern on it. Here is little farmhouses, and again, it's kind of that burnt orange look with little trees on a white background. This one is distressed green, and it kind of reminds me kind of like a wallpaper. This one here is beautiful floral on the burnt orange with the pink flowers, and then the leaves are a little bit of a silver or a gold foiled leaf on the inside of the green, so it kind of gives it a little pop of color. And then you have this hand-drawn check, and that's that burnt orange. This is a beautiful gold, and again, you have the distressing on it, and this one looks like it would have like kind of a star pattern on it. And I'm just going to make sure we're still in frame here, and we are good. This one is kind of your teal with distressed pink on it, and then kind of like your wallpaper-y pattern on it. So this, I think this would be good for like a heritage page. Then you have all the colors in like a paint strip. So your teal, your green, your darker, golden orange, the lighter gold, tan, your burnt orange, and then your kind of a mauvey pink. Here's a beautiful floral that would be a great fall background, and it's just got the lighter gold with the burnt orange flowers. Again, another great fall layout would be this kind of distressed background in that golden color, but then with gold leaves on top of it. This one's okay. It's kind of the distressed green with a funky leaf on it. It's a little different, and then it has the teal in there. I like this floral. It's more of a distressed background, and then with the florals on top, and it's very light. And then we have that floral again. This time it just has green on the inside of the leaves, and this is on a white background. A nice wood grain, but it's like distressed, like rubbed off green. Then we have this checked distressed paper, like the hand drawn. We have this one here that's your kind of your plaid again with the distressing on it. And then your 3x4 cut aparts. Hey, good looking, hello, hi. So really useful cards, a little pair. And then you again have this little starburst pattern with all the different colors from the paper pad. And then this one looks like maybe oranges. And again, you have that distressing on here. So, few patterns that are not my cup of tea, but overall, I do like the colors, and I think the title really goes with it being summer's end. It's kind of colors you'd see in the fall. This one I had seen with from Janet with RTS. Now we're getting, this one is the only one I got that was $9.99, and again, all these papers were half off, so I would have spent like $4.50 for this. So this one I had seen with Janet with RTS, and I really liked it. This has got 24 sheets of paper, and they do duplicate. So here we have the cut aparts, bloom and blossom, merci, thinking of you. So like this would be great for a card. Best buds, love you a bunch. So some of these would be great if you wanted to make cards with it. Backside, if you don't want to use the cut aparts, there's a great looking pink on here. So happy with that. And then this is like an off-white with pink stripe. Then we have like a teal blue, and then you have the pink and white and teal on black. So very, very striking if you were to put those two together. The back side of this one is kind of a grayish green. And then you have this pattern paper in kind of a mulberry color. And the back of that's this orange. And then this one is kind of an off-white with little teeny buds, flower buds in pink. And that would be cute for a little girl page. Here we have a nice warm yellow, and that's paired with this black with the yellow and the different florals. So it's a neat combination that I haven't seen before, so I like these two together. Back side of this one is this blue, and again, that would go well if you wanted, well, you could do even those two together, or you could do the yellow together. This one goes really good together if you wanted the pink. The back side of this one is the darker pink, so you have a different combination. And these would be great to fussy cut. And then this one has the black background with pink, which would go with that paper, or you can go black with that black. So it's kind of nice to have these different solid colors on the back side. On the back side of or next page is this pink. So you could technically pair all three of these together, the black, the floral, and this one, and have a great combination in one paper pack. This one is, the back is white or cream colored, and that's paired with this black and paper with white flowers. The back side of that's blue. So again, you could do these two together, or you could do these two together, or you could do these two together. So now you have your crickets, your dragonflies, your ladybugs, and moths and things like that. So it's really pretty. And the back side of that is pink. So you can either go to the blue tones with it, or you can go to the pink tones with it. And then you have this really pretty black with white polka dot. And on the back side is kind of that teal blue. So that's it for that paper pad. So again, this one is Trendy Florals. There's 24 sheets, so it'd be 12 different patterns. And so it's your floral with a solid behind. So very useful paper pad. Now I'm getting into my paper pads that were $12.99, so half off would be $6.50. And these are all Park Lane again. So this one is Park Lane Modern Farm. And since my daughter and her husband have a farm, and my grandkids are farm kids, and my son's girlfriend is on a farm, so we live out in farmland, this is like the perfect thing for my family. So I love the farmhouse look, so I really love these sunflowers. And on my bucket list, there is a couple different places that have sunflowers where you can go and take your pictures. I didn't get out there this year, but I am going to go next year. Once all this COVID stuff ends and I can go out in public again, that is on my bucket list to do. So here on this side is the sunflowers. On the other side is kind of that brown color. Here we have, I don't know what you call this pattern. I think of it as like a wallpaper, but it's got kind of a gold, but it's not like glitter. It's more like enamel on the top of it. I'm probably not explaining it right. And then this beautiful check. Then you have this great floral and the green with the cream background. And on the back side of this is this beautiful shiplap. Love, love, love. Don't know about the chickens and the chicken wire, but you know, we can maybe find a way to do it. I've got pictures, sounds silly, but we went to Nashville and we went to Bob Evans to have breakfast. So, I mean, I could do something like that with our breakfast, you know, chicken and eggs, and do kind of the shiplap and scrapbook those. So that would work. The back side of this is this pretty kind of reddish color, but it's got the chickens on it again. So I could do something fun with this just to, like I said, the Bob Evans picture comes to mind. This one is this beautiful wood grain, and it's got just a little bit of like red in the veins. So it's a very deep, rich color, and I love that. And then you have, again, that kind of robin egg, jadeite green. It's not floral, it's more of a, like a foliage kind of a thing, twigs and things. This one is an off-white with the gold dots, and again, it's not that icky glitter, it's more of like an enamel kind of finish to it. And then this is kind of that slate blue music notes. And we have then the gold stripes. These are just a regular flat finish. And behind that is that pattern again, but in that rusty red or rusty orange. Here we have the foliage again, and that's kind of on a white or off-white background. And then this beautiful black check. This will be the side I use. And then I could see doing like Thanksgiving with these two in a check with this paper here where it says grateful and blessed. I could see doing my Thanksgiving layout with this. And then you have that yellow. So great combination with these. And then your cut aparts. You have Be Brave and Strong, and I could use that for my travel to South Dakota. Again, I've got Farm Fresh. I could use that with the Bob Evans, Home Sweet Home, Live. So great cut aparts that I can use easily with what I have in for pictures. And then you have kind of that burnt orange stripe. And then more chickens or roosters. And then this side is like that galvanized steel. And that would probably be really good for like a guy layout. And then you have your kind of your golden check. And on the back side is this green. And that is it for that page. Really, really like this one. I recommend if you can get it, if you're into that farmhouse feel, I like this one. And this is Modern Farm. The next one in the $12.99 category is Open Road. And again, I'm thinking of my South Dakota pictures. So it's not my favorite. I don't know if I would have seen it in person, if I would have gotten it, but it's not bad. So you have your cut apart, you know, which again, there's some useful things in here. On the back side is kind of this gray diamond pattern. And then here you've got your scripty words, the world together, wanderlust, take to the open road, things like that. I love this check. That one makes me happy, and it's it looks more like a navy blue, not a black. This one here is useful. I can use this for Mount Rushmore pictures, or I can use it for 4th of July. So very useful piece of paper. The back side is the map. Again, very useful. South Dakota is all full of trees, so I could see using this tree paper. But the back side will definitely probably be used, and that is the beautiful wood grain. This one is okay. It's a very busy pattern, and the back side's moose, and we didn't see any moose when we were there. So this one would be kind of an but I could see cutting it up and using smaller bits. This one's really cute. We did stay in a tent. However, we didn't have our dog with us, but you know, again, I could cover some of that up if I wanted to scrapbook our tent when we went to North Carolina. So that's a possibility. And then you have this geometric in blue, which again, I could use that for background. This one is green with little trees on it. Very useful again for South Dakota. And even this pattern, because you have the Indian feel with Crazy Horse and things like that. So I could see using these. This one is more like camping gear, which we really didn't rough it. So, I mean, I could use it, but it's not, you know, I don't know. I can't see myself using it. Not to say I couldn't, but I don't see it. But however, the back side is this navy blue with the different blue and red and pink, kind of Americana floral. This I could see myself using. This side kind of looks like a big bandana, and it just says the journey 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and different kind of travel items. And then this side is this kind of black and gray geometric on an off-white. This one again is kind of busy. I don't know if I could see myself using it. But the other side is this blonde wood grain, and I love that. So I could see using that. Here we have bears and a gorgeous red check. This I could see using. And then again, you have more 3x4 cut aparts, and the back side is this kind of a pinky red with polka dots, and that side I could see myself using. So that is Park Lane Open Road. There's 24 sheets, 2 of each design, so you get 12 different designs. Next, in the $12.99 category is Festa Floral. I like it. You know, it's kind of one of those, again, that there's pages that I don't care for. This one I love. I can see myself fussy cutting this out. And I love the colors. So you've got your pinks and your teals and the grays and the greens again. This side is a very pretty, I could see using this for a background paper with your pinks and your teals and things. It's like little leaves into a pattern. The lemons and watermelons I don't see myself using, but the back side is a really pretty crosshatch and kind of a reddish pink color. This one's not bad, wouldn't be my fave, but I like the colors. So it's the blue with the leaves and flowers on it. And this side is really, really, really busy. This would have to be definitely cut into smaller pieces. Maybe matting it on something would tone this one down. This one's cute. It just has the water buffalo, the elephants, hats, giraffes. It's adorable. I don't know what I'd use it on. This side is a pretty like slate blue. And then you have your cactus with your blue birds. They're called birds with wings. And then a very pretty stripe. I like this one. It's a very simple floral with white background. And then a very usable pink. And again, it's that kind of leafy pattern. Here are the birds in a bigger design on pink. And the back of that is this black geometric. I could see using that. This floral isn't too cute, yellow and pink with little teal flowers on an off-white background. And then you have that crosshatch pattern, but in a blue. So I could see using that. This is busy again, so I'd have to use it in bits. I couldn't see myself using the whole thing. But then again, never say never, because I tend to scrapbook busy stuff. And then this is just a pretty, it's kind of got a subtle pattern in the background. Here is a page of llamas that Sarah Scraps would love. And it's kind of got that Mexican feel to it. And then you have this beautiful yellow striped paper. It's kind of that butter yellow. Here we have some pink flamingos. And then on the other side is kind of a red painted stripe. Another one of those very busy patterns that I would have to cut it into smaller bits. And on the back side is an off-white background with the polka dots. So this one here is Festa Florals. Almost done, got a few more to go. This one is called Spring Garden. And let me just make sure it's still filming, and it is. And we are at the halfway, or the half an hour point, so I'm going to try and speed it up a little. Spring Garden's $12.99, again half price, and again Park Lane. This one I was kind of disappointed because when they sent it to me just in a regular bag and not with any packaging around it, and so the whole little corner got really dinked up from shoving it in the bag with no protection in the postage. So that was kind of disappointing, but I like the paper pad, and I think for the most part it will tone down when I glue things on. Like this one here, it doesn't matter. The other side, you know, kind of sad that it got crinkled. But here's your cut apart, and on the back side is your hexagons, kind of a chicken wire look in that robin's egg blue with the beautiful floral and butterflies on this side. Very Easter to me. On this side, it's all names of different flowers, impatiens, geraniums, zinnias, begonias. So I have garden pictures to do. I could see using this. This one is a floral with your, again, kind of your chicken wire hexagon look in the background with the florals, the butterflies going through, and a few bees. And the back side of that is this pink, and that's pretty. Here is a white with gold hexagons. Again, that chicken wire look. And the back side is kind of this pink color with a floral pattern. Then you have, again, that kind of Eastery spring look I could see even if you wanted to make Mother's Day cards or birthday cards out of this paper, this would be great for that, for a background. And then it's white with blue polka dots. This here is your pink on tone pink with your florals and your butterflies again. And then it has this pretty black and white stripe. Again, the names of flowers on your text in a, kind of a, it's not really a hot pink, but a stronger pink. And then on the back side is this green with the little florals on it. Then you have your black with your gold foil. And then you have your blue with your different florals on it. And again, it's like this one is more crinkled because it was towards the edge. But like I love this side of it. So hopefully I can, you know, maybe cut this up. And it doesn't look as noticeable on this side as with the pattern from the foiling. So I'll probably end up using this side. Then we have, again, more of that greenish tone with the pink. And then these florals in the bright orange, pink, and purple. And then that little small floral pattern again with blue. And then the flower text now in orange. And now this pattern is kind of a blue and black variation. Sorry, I had that sneeze building up. So that is it for the Park Lane. I have 3 more after this. So I got die cuts with a view. I'm not sure how much these were. This is 36 sheets of double-sided, and 12 of them have the foil. It's Country Floral. So again, you've got the big roses and then the foiled silver. This one is kind of your planks or wood with a text on the top of it, and it's kind of got a green hue to it. Hydrangeas in here, and then this beautiful lace. I can see using this for my daughter's wedding photos. And then this is that text again, but with peach, and then peach with a little lace. And then this one has the hydrangeas in the corner, and it says always in love. And then you have your pink little roses on an off-white. And then this one's kind of like a linen look, and again it's kind of that burnt orangish pink. And then silver foiled doilies. I could see Fussy cutting some of those out. And on the back, though, is this beautiful gray floral. So I can see this, and it's kind of got a little bit of like a pinstriping in it. Here you have your distressed wood planks with green. And on the back side is this really pretty rose again. And it's kind of got a silver polka dot finish inside of it as well. And these two would really go good together. And then you have a beige floral design with a check in the background. And on the back side is this kind of robin's egg light blue pattern. Then you have another hydrangea, and again it's got like silver foiling in the background to give it like a textured look. And that goes really beautiful with this yellow pinstripe. And then you have this geometric and kind of an orangey color. And then again, another gray with doilies. And like these two go really good together. Here is another text with silver foiling. And the back side is that pretty blue. Here you have more hydrangeas again, and this is kind of got a scratchy greenish blue background. On this page is the little rosebuds on that blue background. Here's a periwinkle polka dot, white dotted. This one kind of looks like wallpaper again, and it's kind of a more of a clay color. And then you have the pinstripe and another floral with the checks in the background. Another floral, but it's got lace in the background. And then silver foiled white polka dot, really like that. This one's kind of a very light blue. And then it's got the kind of the lacy, it's kind of like a blue lace. This one has the look of linen, and it's yellow with the little florals, your cut aparts, and these would be great for cards. So it says thank you, you're so nice, sharing is caring. So these would be great for cut apart for making cards. However, there's this beautiful planked paper in the back, which I'll probably use that as a background. So that is Country Floral at DCWV is the person or the company that made that. Now this one is a project pad from Pebbles, which I really wanted. I have some of the stickers and things, so this should go with what I have already in my stash. So here is the sticker sheet. These are very, very thin, but if you put them on cardstock, they'll beef them up a little bit. And then it comes with foiled words, so like let's party, celebrate, happy birthday, feel better soon. So some great phrases on here, but again, very thin. Here is the cut aparts. Thank you for being by my side. Thank you. Thank you, my dear friend. So all great cut aparts for cards. And you get 2 of those. Nope, 2 different ones. So there's 2 different ones, all with different sentiments on them that you could use for card making. This one is a chunky glitter, but it's not, like you can't rub it off, so it's not going to go anywhere. Then you have a gold foil. This one is kind of like your word find. It's in pink with kind of a brown tone lettering, and then it's got things like thank you. Trying to find out what other words. Most of them were like thank you items, so you could again use this for greeting cards. This is just a really nice floral with a kind of a royal blue kind of background. Pink with white polka dot, teal grid. Here you have another text, a nice usable floral, pink background with peach and pink florals. This beautiful robin's egg paper. I can't wait to use this. I have one of the big sheets that came with my Hip Kit Club. It's double-sided, so now I don't have to choose between the 2 sides. This corally paper that I've already used once, and again, I'm thrilled to have another piece of it. And then you have some solid colors. So here's different color like pink and peach to a darker pink and kind of the orangey color, yellow, the different teal blues, darker blue, green, and green yellow. So that is the project pad from Pebbles, the Hey Hello. This is one that I probably would not have gotten if I had seen it up close. I love Chamel. I'm sad that she's not going to be part of American Crafts anymore. And I didn't have the Never Grow Up, but I was hoping there would be more paper in the collection than there was. So, I mean, I'm still happy with it and I'll still use it and I can use it for my grandsons, but I was hoping there would be more usable paper. So this is their alpha that comes with it. Love that. And your stickers that comes with phrases and different stickers. Again, thin but usable. This one is a great, you can fussy cut it out of the different like leaves and butterflies and things. You have your cut aparts. You have the green check. You have your variegated color, rainbow color of your polka dots. You have your playhouse, another sheet that can be fussy cut out of phrases and different things, and your pink with white clouds, your Jack and the Beanstalk type trees, and then it looks like clubhouse signs that could be fussy cut out, and then the floral. That's it for the paper, designed paper. And a lot of them are ones that I would fussy cut and not use necessarily as a layer or a background. So that was where it was kind of disappointing. However, you do get the glitter and the blue, and you get the glitter and the green. And again, it's not the glitter that comes off. And then you get your solid colors, which I could use these as backgrounds. So you have your purple, your fuchsia, your bright yellow, your orange, pink, more of a hot pink, and then your blue. Here's a lighter color blue. You have a greens. So that is the Never Grow Up pad. And then the last two are because my daughter is expecting another boy come October, and I make them their own baby books, and I want them to kind of be different. So like my last grandson, his was more of like little by little. And so I grabbed two paper pads. This one's from Pebbles, and it's called Peekaboo U. And I really like this. And I just want them to each have a book that's different tones and colors so that it doesn't look like I duplicated. So here is some great cut aparts that I can use for decorating and fussy cutting out. This is more of a tan floral. I love this diagonal stripe and the different shades of green and gold. And then this is kind of that light green with polka dots. More cut aparts, and again, ones that I could fussy cut out. Then you have your check or gingham in kind of a brown. Then you have your little babies that are all swaddled in different colored green blankets. And then this like deeper, like a jade green, or I don't know what color you'd call it, with little check marks. And then you have the different shades of green, again with little mushrooms in there. Then you have your regular green with the polka dots. Your animal print, so it's that blue-green background with alligators, giraffes, koalas, elephants, tigers. Oh my. And then I love this gold, and it looks like it's a sewn pattern, so it's a, the dashes on the diagonal. And then you duplicate. So I believe this has 3 of each of the patterns. Yeah, so you have 3 of each of these patterns in this one. So there's 36 pieces of paper, 12 different designs. So this will go good for his baby book. And then the last one, sorry to keep you guys so long, this is a company that I've never heard of before, and I'm kind of thrilled with it. I'm glad I got it. It's called First Edition Paper, and it's Vina. Hopefully I'm saying it right, London. So this is It's a Boy collection. I don't know if there is a year on this. It says 2020 first edition. So I don't know if this is a new company or, and then the person is Karen Sanders, is the founder and artist behind the brand, Vina London. So again, this came from JoAnn's. I really like this pattern paper. So it starts out, I didn't even know it was going to come with this, a full set of stickers. And again, they're thin, so you'd have to back them on cardstock probably, but they're not as thin as the American Crafts believe it or not. And it's got that whole kind of that 60s, 70s kind of vibe. And, you know, like the Bambi. I don't know if you remember like the Golden books. So it's kind of got that vintage kind of a look. And then you have this beautiful yellow with the blue, periwinkle blue rosebuds. And this is a thick, thick textured cardstock paper. And so it's kind of got a linen on the back and then this floral on the front. So you get 3 sheets of this. So you could use either side. This is all your, kind of looks like a quilt, and it's got the little stitch marks between. And again, it's that thick, thick paper, and then plain on the background. So you get 3 of those. Then it goes to a thinner paper, but it has the silver foiling on it. So you have all the storks and a stripe. So there's 3 sheets of this. Then you have your kind of a brown and black and gray tone words of all the baby words. And you could, again, cut these out. And some of them are silver foiled. So 3 of these. Then you get this beautiful cardstock. The little... sorry, my phone rang, so I had to cut it off. Anyways... You get this pram and the white picket fence, and 3 sheets of those. So very cute. Then you get 3 sheets of these cut aparts. So these are all tags that you could cut out. So little bunny and your teddy bear and your pram and it's a boy. So great decorations that you could use. And they've got the kind of a glitter embossing on it. So really neat for those. There's 3. Okay, so then, oh, we're not to it yet. So this is a little, like a green background with the little sailor suit and little shoes and your rocking horse and butterflies. So again, a cute little pattern. Here you have your little cars, hearts, a ball, the deer, the rocking horse. Again, kind of reminds me of, you know, the Golden books kind of a thing. And now, what's really cool, which I didn't know that they did, you now have double-sided paper. So on these, you're going to have your teddy bears on one side, and then this beautiful striped paper on the other. So now you're getting double the value. So then here we have your yellow check or gingham with the ABCs and your bunnies and your teddy bears. And on the other side is this beautiful blue check gingham. So you get 3 of these. Then we move on to the little deers. And you have the deer on one side, and on the back side is the butterflies and that brown and the blues on kind of an off-white background. So pretty. Then you get to the next one, which is Rockabye Baby. And so on the one side is the Rockabye Baby, on the other side is this blue with the polka dots and white. So great background pages with it. So then you have this next one as your floral, and it's kind of a gray, slate gray tone on yellow, and then the lighter blue on yellow. 3 sheets of that. Then the next is these birds. And on the back side is the birds again. So you can do one with the white background and the blue birds, or the blue backgrounds with the white birds. And then the next is little vehicles. So you have like little cars. And then on the back side is little cars again, but with the stripe behind it. And then the last 3 pieces of paper are these little teddy bears and rocking horses, and then this light green with the white polka dot behind. So that is my paper haul. I'm really, really happy with the baby paper. I think the only one that was really more disappointing but still happy with would be the project pad for Chamel Never Grow Up. I really was hoping there would be more paper in there, and the paper that was in there was not like here it's usable. You can intertwine between backgrounds, layering, and busy, and I didn't feel like there was a lot of that. But again, I'm going to use it, and I will use it for my boys, and I'm thrilled with what I was able to purchase for my celebration of my ending of my freeze and the beginning of my next one. Now, like I said, next week I will be getting another shipment, which will be from a cherry on top. That's primarily some embellishments, 6x12 sticker sheets that I got. And then I got 2 Traveler's Notebooks that I'm going to use. One of them I've got to pick out to use for Christmas. So I want to thank you for stopping by and checking this out. Sorry it was so long, but it was a big haul. And if you are not a subscriber and you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you as part of my scrappy team. Thanks, and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.